You know, I'm somebody who believes that you can make a difference no matter how small you are. I think I'm kind of evidence of that. I'm nobody. I decided to make movies. People watch my movies. I put them out on the internet for free so that we can copy them, and it's really just a process of educating people. I mean, 9/11 didn't get nearly the amount of media coverage it got last year, and really half of the year before. You know, when I went on my first big push to get people to come down to New York City was for the 5th anniversary, mainly because in this culture we believe 5, 10, 15, 20s. You know, that's what people come out for. So I don't think we're going to see a huge amount of 9/11 truth anywhere around, because they're not even pushing 9/11. Like, for instance, maybe for the last couple days, you know, all with the anniversary of 9/11 coming up, but even last year they started a week and a half before, and in the 5th anniversary it was like a month or two run-up. So they're making it less and less of an issue that is in the public eye. Now, with the new administration coming in, I think a lot more lie-hop stuff is going to come out, a lot more stuff that you saw in Fabled Enemies, the intelligence ties, the funding, maybe even some of the continuity of government stuff. They like to keep that on the hush, but a lot of that even slipped out in the 9/11 Commission report. And I don't know, my biggest fear is that we let this get into an international tribunal's hands and we take away U.S. sovereignty. I've always been one of the biggest advocates that we need to take care of this from inside this country, constitutionally, so we can rebuild our republic.
We have our own laws.
Yeah, I know. We can do it ourselves, and I don't think we need the UN or any kind of international body coming in to basically take away our military, make us a second world power, and make the populace guilty of what only a few within the upper echelons of our government and other rogue governments in Israel, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia helped accomplish. So, you know, I hope I can put this film out and a lot of people see it. We were #1 in the world on Google on September 2nd, a day after I put it out. And my next picture is going to be a global government picture. It's going to be Invisible Empire, and I'm going to put the New World Order as a myth to rest. I'm going to show everybody from Clinton to Bush to Barack talking about it with that phrase and what it means to them. And it's time for us to wake up, man. This is about globalism. This is about taking away our sovereignty, our freedoms, dehumanizing us and enslaving us. And I'm not down with it, so, you know, let's fight it.
What do you think of the two candidates coming into Ground Zero tomorrow in conjunction with everything going on?
I was very upset. I ranted and raved about it on the radio the day after they announced it. Obviously, they're coming to grandstand on the backs of 3,000 dead Americans, and it makes me quite nauseous. I mean, John McCain himself wrote the foreword to the Popular Mechanics book, Debunking 9/11 Conspiracies, where loose change is attacked by name. So I take that as a huge insult. And Mr. McCain, you know, one of the most telling moments is when Luke Rudowski, I don't know where he is, but one of my personal heroes, went up to McCain, he talks to him, and he goes, well, Mr. McCain, the 9/11 Commission admitted on record that they were set up to fail. And McCain's eyes just look at him and he goes, hey, you're right, you know, and just walks away. So he has no interest in the truth. He has no interest in, you know, actually supporting the family members, the survivors, the victims of that day. And Barack Obama, you know, he's a great speaker. He's very charismatic. He really doesn't say anything. You know, he's going to jump on the backs of those victims too. I listened to his speech. He brought up 9/11. He says we have to fight them over there instead of fighting them here. Well, the problem is that we aid and fund them here, and then we cover up everything that we have to do with it for years and years and years until the public is so numb to the fact or the idea that it may have been a partial inside job or something else that it doesn't even matter anymore. We become too apathetic, and that's another huge problem. Any other questions? I got like all the cameras all over me.
I got no tape left.
All right, good. That sounds good to me.
I got one question. Are you going to do a Q&A thing after the movie?
Oh yeah, I'm going to do a little introduction, and you're more than welcome to ask me anything you want afterwards.
Cool, awesome.
All right, cool.
Get a close up here.
So, is it true that when you were first thinking about Loose Change, were you thinking about doing it as, well, you guys were thinking about doing it as a fiction?
Dylan did the first project alone, and that is true.
Okay.
He wrote a part for really the three of